All right, it's time for the AEW Dynamite review from Bobby Monsoon. Now, of course, every Thursday he always have to do wrestling news before he get to the Dynamite review. We're skipping it because we're only going to focus on Dynamite. So let's go ahead and get to the review. All right. Now, I'm just going to put a little couple of screenshots so that way you guys can see where the video is coming from if you want to check out the full video. Right. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. What's up, guys? I just want to let you guys know I made a backup account on Instagram. So scan the QR code so that way you can follow back. Also, follow me on Twitter. Also, follow me on Instagram. I do have another account you can follow on there as well. And you can scan the QR code for that. So anytime I make a video, make sure you guys check the bio so that way you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter for both accounts for Instagram and also for Twitter page. So I appreciate the support. Thank you guys for looking. Let's get to the video.
Dynamite started off with all spray. Man, my man finally back. Osprey kicks off Dynamite, man, and he goes against Blake Christian. Now, I never heard of Blake Christian until Dynamite yesterday, but I was quickly put on notice. I was surprised about bro in-ring work. Fire match for Will Ospreay and Blake Christian. It seems like Tony Khan gave Blake that first match from Will Ospreay, man, and that's a crazy opportunity. I'm thinking Will Ospreay first matches, if it's not going to be Jon Moxley, I thought it was going to probably be Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, maybe somebody else from the Death Riders, man, but Blake got the opportunity, and he lived up to the hype, man. I'm definitely going to check out some more of his work, man. After the match, you got the Death Riders attacking Will Ospreay, man, trying to re-injure the neck. Pac is trying to have him in the middle of the ring, trying to send him back to the injured reserve. The Death Riders leave to get ready for their match with the Bang Bang Gang. The second Ospreay gets back up. He starts attacking the Death Riders again relentlessly. He's on Jon Moxley top. He's on the Death Riders top. He needs that Continental Championship. Man, I can't wait to see this. For right now, he got some unfinished business with Moxley. It seems like Dynasty. You're going to get Jon Moxley or Will Ospreay for the Continental Championship, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm glad that, Will Ospreay, put Blake over, even though he didn't win the match. I am glad that, they were able to put on a decent match. I think the problem with Dynamite was just the fact that people were not amped up like they supposed to because of the city they were in. But I didn't really care. I just enjoyed the match. And if you listen to my live stream on Wednesday, you will see I was kind of happy that Will Ospreay pulled up. And I was happy that Blake was able to face him in the match. You know what I'm saying? He killed it. You know what I'm saying? Blake killed it, man. Like, I know you guys want me to do a reaction video, but I got to, I don't know. I mean, hopefully I will, but I got to get ready for Collision because, Collision, is this weekend, unfortunately, due to the NCAA tournament. And they might not be able, unfortunately, not going to be on 8 o'clock. And since it's coming on at 11, I'm going to be going to bed. So hopefully I can react to all the matches, but if I just react to just the women, then don't be upset with me. It's just, I have a tight schedule and work's been kicking my groin. And I know I've been past due with all the videos I'm supposed to react to. But I'll try to, do some throwbacks next week, if not next month. So, yeah, work's been kicking my ass, and that's why I've been behind on videos. But I'm going to try to work on Dynamite today. But in the meantime, I do want to give my thoughts on that. Will Ospreay and Blake, they killed it. And if I ever decide to, react to the video, I will. But, hey, shout out to Will Ospreay, man. He killed it, man. And shout out to Blake Christian. He did his thing, too. Hopefully one day, Tony will decide to put him over along with Lee Johnson. Hopefully they both men will get some dubs in Dynamite and Collision, and hopefully they'll be the next top stars in the roster. So we just have to wait and see. But as for the Death Riders goes, it will Ospreay go after Jon Moxley for the Continental title. That's fine. But we still want Will Ospreay to win the world title at All In. I mean, we predicted that that MJF and Will Ospreay will face each other at All In, and if they don't, then something wrong because unless they're gonna give the belt to Swerve, which if that's the case, okay, but Will got to get it at some point. So. And I think he should win it at All In, and then have Swerve take it from him at I don't know at Forbidden Door or Worlds Collide. You know what I'm saying? Either one of those pay-per-views is fine, or Full Gear. Depending on whatever you pick, or All Out. It all depends. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I think Will Ospreay might be facing Pac, but I don't know when. I doubt next week, but maybe at Destiny we'll see. But I think Will Ospreay might face Jon Moxley for the Continental title at Destiny. Will he win? I hope not, just because I do think Will Ospreay needs to go after the world title, and I hope that's the case. So we'll see how it goes, man. We'll keep a close eye on it, but we just got to tune in every week and see where it goes. So, so we'll go from there. All right, but let's continue.
After that, you got this psychopath Gabe Kidd pulling up to Darby Allin wanting smoke. Darby Allin gets the best of him, man. He beats him up, puts him in the trunk of the car, and I'm thinking he's going to drive somewhere. No, he actually takes the car on a Dukes of Hazzard type situation. Car goes on the ramp, flips over while Gabe Kidd is still in the trunk, knocking him out.
That's right. Gabe Kidd, I mean, he's loaded up in the trunk of the coffins at ringside, Tony.
I'm trying to wrap my head around what we're seeing because this is freaking nuts.
God damn!
And it just got nuttier.
Darby Allin drags his lifeless body onto the stage. Man, this coffin match with Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd was brutal, man. You had Gabe Kidd slamming Darby Allin hands. You had Darby Allin trying to bite Gabe Kidd nose off in the middle of the ring. This was brutal, but at the end of the match, Darby Allin pulls it off, man. Gabe Kidd was in a straitjacket. Darby Allin was able to get him in the coffin and win the match. Then he gets into the middle of the ring and he cuts a promo. He lets everybody know, yo, bro, I'm going for that AEW championship. It's time. It's time to put Gabe Kidd behind me. I already put the Death Riders behind me. I need some gold. I need some AEW gold. I need the top prize. He's going after MJF. Now, I put out a tweet saying, man, I don't know if Darby Allin wants to get too ahead of himself. Gabe Kidd isn't pushing up daisies yet. I don't think Gabe Kidd he's obsessed with making sure Darby Allin gets 6 feet deep into the dirt and he ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, this match was good. I think the only thing that was impactful about this match was that car scene that y'all just saw. I really wish they didn't mess up their YouTube channel, because that would have done numbers if they would have had, everything in like 3 or 4 minutes of video, you know what I mean? But this is why people got to subscribe to the AEW on television, and I'm going to put a screenshot on here just so you guys can see. If you guys want to see like full clips and full matches, you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because they'll show you all that. So if you missed the old content on the AEW channel, you go ahead and subscribe to this one. And I'll put the link in the bio so you guys can click on it, all right? But let's continue.
Next, you got the most dangerous man in the world, Swerve Strickland, cutting a chilling promo. He cut the lights out. He responded to Kenny Omega, man. He let Kenny Omega know, you want a match for the #1 contendership? I got a counter offer for you, man. How about I put up the #1 contender? You gonna put up your EVP status.
Kenny.
The crowd is stupid, man. I hate the crowd, man. Quit being quiet. Come on.
Kenny, you want to offer everything up on the table, but you don't have the leverage in this. It makes no sense for me to beat you twice and get nothing for it, man. However, there is one thing that you have that does interest me, and that is your power.
Oh, dear. Power.
Kenny,
Damn, this crowd is stupid.
I don't want you removed from power. I want your power. And I want to block out anybody else that thinks they can get it. So you want this rematch between you and me? Offer up your EVP status. And just to make things very clear, when I beat you, I, Swerve Strickland, whose house will become AEW's new executive vice president.
Oh my God, man. I'm telling you right now, Tony Khan, I don't see how he agreed to this. I don't see how. Swerve Strickland getting the EVP status. What is AEW gonna look like? With Swerve Strickland on this time. And now he actually got power, man. He had the AEW championship. He got the title as the most dangerous in the world. We know whose house it is. He said he need that power, though. He got some things up his sleeve that I'm not trying to find out about with this power.
Yeah, I'm going to make a reaction video out of this segment, but I just wanted you guys to see that clip just to see a little bit of a preview of what's going to be coming next week. So basically, number one contendership versus EVP status. So I'm rooting for Kenny because I want Kenny to win so he can face MJF at Destiny. But I would love to see Swerve as EVP, but maybe he might get that back before All In. So we just have to wait a minute. But I do believe that Ospreay will face MJF at All In. But the question is, will Swerve take the belt from Will Ospreay at one of the pay-per-views after All In? We just have to wait and see. But I would love to see him as the EVP because I think he cut a great promo. I think that promo had some great statements in it, regardless of what the crowds say, because unfortunately they were at the wrong city. So, he cut a great, he said he's been under power his whole life. And him saying he wants to take the power, I think that's a great statement and that's a great promo. And I do think Swerve being the EVP, I think that's going to definitely be a storyline that's going to be told. And I wouldn't be surprised if Swerve wins some awards for it. I think one of these wrestling awards got to do it like like the rest of the awards we know, where wrestlers can come up and tell a speech. And it should be televised. I think it should be, because I think wrestlers should be able to come up stage and say thank you to their fans and whatnot. I think they should do that, but I don't know when they're gonna do that. But shoot, they need to, because it would be really nice to see Tony Storm and Mariah May come up stage and tell their speeches, even though they're from two different brands and two different companies. You know what I'm saying? So, but enough about that. Be on the lookout for a reaction video for Swerve Strickland segment. I'm gonna be working on that today. So when this video come out, it will be dropping today, so don't worry about that. Sorry I couldn't drop it yesterday, but I was at work and I had to do the night shift. So let's continue with the video and be on the lookout for the reaction video for Swerve Strickland segment, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's continue.
Speaking of crazy promos, you got MJF is going to Disney World, y'all. He's celebrating. He's still going to have some shards of glass in his back. He's still going to have the painful effects of the barbed wire being in his mouth, but it don't matter. He's happy. He got the most prized possession in professional wrestling, the AEW Championship.
Greatest dog collar match of all time. Greatest Iron Man match of all time. Greatest Texas Death match of all time. Greatest AEW World Champion of all time. They call me Mr. Revolution. They say adrenaline is a hell of a drug. It'll stop you from feeling pain. Well, folks, the adrenaline's worn off just a tad. I feel everything, every bump, every bruise, every ounce of blood pouring out of my body. But none of that matters. Because I won. It was all worth it because I am still the holder of the grandest prize of them all, the Triple B, the only world championship in the sports today that matters, the AEW world title. Today I turned 30. Happy birthday to me. What a way to celebrate at only 30 years of age. I've accomplished more than most Hall of Famers. My goal is to go down as the greatest of all time. And I'm way ahead of schedule. Only a handful of men were in my way of achieving that status, and the biggest one of all was you, Hangman. But guess what? Your ass is off the board, Chief! And I've still got 20 more years to go. For the next 20 years of my career, Hangman Adam Page, you will be right where you belong, the mid-card. For the next 20 years, Maxwell Jacob Friedman will have a one-way ticket to GOAT status. For the next 20 years, only one name will be regarded as the best in the world. The Wolf of Wrestling, the Salt of the Earth, the generational talent, the Devil, Big Hebrew Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do what the greatest athletes have done after a big win since the dawn of time. Hey, camera boy, go ahead, ask me.
Max, you just defeated Hangman Adam Page. You've successfully held on to your world championship. What are you gonna do next?
I'm going to Disney World!
MJF is happy, man. MJF is cool, man. MJF is at the top of his game. He's at the top of the food chain when it comes to professional wrestling. That's what's up, man. He cuts a fire promo after the Texas Death Match, and he proves why this guy is one of the best in ring, one of the best promos, one of the best overall characters. So fire promo from Swerve Strickland, fire promo from MJF. It has me interested to see what's going to happen moving forward.
Yeah, well, MJF will be returning next week, so I'll be looking forward to that. Hopefully Sam Paul will show some love for Dynamite way better than California, because that's where the city was located when Dynamite was recorded. And it's most likely recorded at Collision as well. So hopefully St. Paul will do their part, but we have to, see how things go from there. But, shoot, that promo was something else, but if I win something, I ain't going to Disneyland. Come on now. I mean, shoot, I'd rather just take what I have and just, get some rest. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, people want to live life. But, shoot, unless you got kids, you should do that with your kids, man. But you don't have kids yet. So, but, yeah, man, shout out to MJF. But we'll be hearing him next week. So we'll see what he has to say at St. Paul. All right? So let's continue.
Next, you got my man Andrade, man. My man Don Callis gave Andrade the suitcase full of hundreds. Told him that, look, man, you want to go after MJF? I heard you. Andrade told Renee, like, man, I'm looking to get the AEW championship. The OG Don Callis, the Don Callis family. The OG says, pump your brakes. The OG says, man, put that AEW championship on the back burner. We got MJF in the right and left pocket, man. He's paying us, I'm paying you. I gave you a cut of that. I'm not liking Andrade's body language in this, though. It's seeming like he wanted to go against the OG Don Callis. We already got a problem with Takeshita wanting to be babyface, shaking Jon Moxley's hand. Hopefully Andrade don't add to that problem, man, but we'll see.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked that Don Callis will work with MJF to have Andrade, do some dirty lifting. But it's like I don't know. I mean, why can't Andrade go after the world title? But I guess he's paying them to prevent him from going after the world title. But it's like, bro, why can't Andrade go after that belt? But Don want to make some money, and I'm like, shit. So basically, Andrade will be facing Darby Allin at some point, which is not fair to me, but, because Andrade do need to be going after some gold, and for them to do that, I just don't like that, but it is what it is, man, I guess. But hopefully Andrade will get a title. Well, he got to get it at some point. I mean, come on, man. But it's Swerve. But hey, if Swerve becomes EVP and he wins that belt, shit, ain't nobody taking that belt off of him. And I mean nobody. So Andrade's going to have to just go after the mid-card titles until, that story is, pretty much finished at this point. So, yeah, man. Ooh, well, dang, it sucks for Andrade, but hopefully he'll go after the mid-card titles, whether it's the TNT title, national title, or Continental title or whatever. So hopefully we get to see him in the Continental tournament for Worlds Collide, and hopefully he could win that belt and just do a little something with that until, the storyline is complete with Swerve and MJF and Adam Page and Will Ospreay. So we'll have to just wait on that, but let's continue.
You got Speedball Mark Bailey and Mark Davis having a fire match. Speedball Mike Bailey goes over. I feel like Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight really been cooking for the past few months. Tony Khan been really highlighting them, man, and it's always good to see them, man. Mark Davis too, man. I'm liking everything Mark Davis been doing. Even though he hasn't been winning a lot of these matches, he was Trios Championships, but I feel like most of the single matches I seen Mark Davis in, I think he might have lost. But man, still putting up a tough fight. Still some good solid matches, man. I want to see what's next for him. But you have Marina Shafir versus Mina Shirakawa in a no-holds-bar match, I believe, man. Mina Shirakawa coming out with the barbed wire back, going right in. Marina Shafir, man, they have a solid match, man. Marina Shafir drinking champagne out the bottle. The match ended with Mina Shirakawa getting on Demon Time, grabbing that same bottle, boom, breaking it over Marina Shafir's head. She gets knocked out. Mina Shirakawa gets the win, man. Trying to get some get back for her friend Toni Storm being injured.
There's been a ton of confusion back here. No, Luther, what's going on? What happened? What? Oh my God! Tony, whoever did this, I will find you and I will end you. Marina! If it was you, this is your last day on Earth, because tonight I will fight!
All right, so y'all saw the clip. So yeah, she got sneak attack, and here are the clues of what who could be the reason why Toni Storm got attacked. But she's not technically injured. I mean, it's kayfabe. So she technically didn't get hurt. Well, she got hurt, but she didn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't get Penelope Ford hurt or Queen Emanata hurt. It was more like a sneak attack type shit. Like Jade Cargill. Remember, she got thrown into the windshield. It's kind of like that. So pretty much, Toni is she's written off television, and this could set up a feud for Ronda Rousey and Toni Storm. But I don't know when that would be possible. But since Ronda Rousey had a fight around May, I think Toni Storm might not come back until June or July to set up that feud between her and Ronda Rousey. But some people are speculating that it might be Mina that attacked her. I don't know if that's the reason, but it's been pushing for a minute. But but we're gonna hope to God that we stick to the belief that Ronda Rousey attacked her. Or, some people think Killer Kelly, attacked her because she might make her debut at AEW. I don't know, but we'll have to find out and see. But in the meantime, Toni is written off television. I don't know how long she's going to be gone. I assume she's going to be back when Ronda Rousey comes back. So until then, we'll hopefully see some new stars get pushed like Mina and Marina. And hopefully Thekla and Will and Nightingale and whoever else we could push to get to the main front while Toni is gone. Mercedes is not back yet because she still haven't lost all the titles yet. So we're just waiting for her to lose all the belts so that way she can come back before All In and win her first ever AEW Women's Championship. So we'll have to wait on that and see. So I will be making a reaction video between Mina versus Marina. So be on the lookout for that. And as for everything else, like I said, I will have to be pushed back till either next week or next month for the other better reaction videos that I haven't done before Revolution. So just be patient. I will be making some videos, I hope so. So, and I'll try to be back home early so I can work on them as well. But yeah. But y'all comment down below, man. Who you guys think attacked Tony Storm, man? Do you think it was Mina or Ronda Rousey or Killer Kelly or shit? I mean, who you think it was, man? Y'all comment down below. Let me know. Marina says she didn't do it, so you know, who knows? But y'all comment down below and take your best guess, and yeah, we'll go from there, right? But like I said, reaction video on the way. Be on the lookout. Let's continue.
End of the match, you got Jack Perry, the Young Bucks versus the Don Callis family. And Jack Perry, the Young Bucks, wound up winning this one. The Young Bucks still kind of bummed out that they lost the match to FTR, man. But then out of nowhere, you got Adam Copeland, Christian Cage once again coming out. Once again, face-to-face with the Young Bucks. Once again, the title's in their hands. They're trying to figure it out, man. The Young Bucks want the championship titles, but it seems like Tony Khan went in a different direction. On Dynasty, we got FTR versus Cage and Cope. And man, a lot of people think Cage and Cope is their time to get the titles, man. It's some time to go over. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to go over this time and they wait to Double or Nothing. I'm not sure if FTR is going to win. If you ask me, I wish this was a TLC match, man. I think in Dynasty in Vancouver, just give them the TLC. Give them Cage and Cope. Give them FTR and give them the Young Bucks. Then you hang the titles up high, man. I think that'd be a fire match. We don't know where it's going to go, but
yeah, I think they're going to do a TLC match. I don't know if they're going to do it all in. I think they should. But because it's all the way in August, I don't think they're going to wait that patiently. But, you know, they might do it at Double or Nothing. We just have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to this match. I hope Edge and Christian take the belts. But we have to wait and see. But this is going to be in Canada, so we'll see how Canada is going to react. Hopefully they'll go crazy. And the fact that this is going to be in Canada, you already know they're going to turn up. All right? The fans got to. Come on now. Like Edge and Christian, come on. They got to win the belts. They got to. It's at their hometown. You let Kyle Fletcher retain his belt at his home country. So do the same thing for Edge and Christian and yeah. And then, you know, because like I said, you didn't have them win. Well, they did win, but they didn't win the belts. See, they didn't have FTR didn't have the belts at that time. But now that they got it, they got to win it at Canada. They got to. No doubt. They got to win the belts. They got to. They got to. Come on, Tony. Pull the trigger. All right, do it, man. Do it. Because it's going to be dope if they win those belts at Canada, man. It's going to be dope. And then when we get to All In or Double or Nothing, you know, you can have the Young Bucks win the belts then, you know. So, but we'll see how it goes, man. But the video is almost done, so let's go ahead and let it finish, all right? Let's continue.
let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Solid Dynamite, if you ask me. Was it 10 out of 10? Was it the greatest Dynamite you ever seen? No. Have I seen a lot better Dynamites than this? Yes, but at least I got something to go away from. Fire promo from Swerve. Fire promo from MJF. We got Will Ospreay coming back. Even though I would have liked Will Ospreay to be kind of, you know what I mean? I would have liked his first match to be bigger. I can't complain about Will Ospreay coming back, kicking the show off. We got a fire no holds bars match, a fire coffin match. You know what I mean? The crowd was a little bit weird tonight. It seemed like they fell a little bit flat. I don't know if it was a crowd audio. I don't know what was going on, but the energy seemed a little bit off tonight, man. But solid show. Seriously, thank God it's not a circus act like the Fed, you know what I mean? And I hate to do the tribalism comparison thing, but I can't help it. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bah!
All right, so if you guys look at the banner, pretty much there's going to be a tournament going on this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to watch Collision and go live. However, I will be doing reaction videos, but am I going to do it for all of them? Probably not. I'm only probably going to do the women, but y'all can comment down below, let me know if you want me to react to the men, but just, I don't know. I'll watch a full episode, but if I ever do a live stream, it'll probably be on a Monday or something, but I don't know. I have to think about it. But y'all get in the comment box and y'all let me know what y'all want me to react to. I mean, you see the match cards right here. So just let me know which match you want me to react to. I'm definitely going to react to the women. But for the men, just let me know in the comment box, all right? So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next AEW Dynamite review, all right?
Cut boy, what my name is? Cut boy!